fuzz on here. Thanks, Smokey.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Caitlin. I'm Nessa.
This is the Family Showdown!
Woohoo! Welcome to Live Shenanigans! It's a Shenanigan Tuesday! Welcome aboard. Hopefully we won't get interrupted by a weird thunderstorm at the end of our show tonight.
Yeah. It's going to be a bit stormy later.
Stormy.
Hello all. Hello. Welcome.
Greetings. Wow, chat's already full. What is going on? Yeah. Oh, Dominion talk. Yes.
Dominion. Alright. Howdy folks.
Greetings.
I'm Hunter. This is Rebecca.
How's it going, peoples?
This is our Tuesday night variety show where we do a variety of things.
It's true. You never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates.
What? So just a preview.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of meetings today at work, so I'm in a what is it, outline, where you kind of give an agenda.
Oh, sweet. You got your bullet points?
Yes, I got my bullet points.
Bullet points.
So we're going to start off tonight with the games we played recently.
Okay.
I played 6 games. Rebecca played 7. Okay. Then we're going to go to new purchases. Then we're going to have a live unboxing.
Ooh.
Then we'll do our miscellaneous stuff.
So is this where I asked the question that could have been sent in an email that takes 20 minutes extra?
I don't know if we can email this. I guess we could. Take a lot of writing, though. I'd rather just talk.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to give you that meeting feel.
Welcome. All right, nothing going on. And always, as always, feel free to ask questions.
Do it.
All right, we're going to jump right in. We've been doing this for... How long have we been doing this now?
Too long. I mean, oh.
A year and a half. We've been
Has it really?
We've been doing our what we played recently.
You guys can't get enough of the shenanigans.
Things.
Okay,
right.
This is good.
All right, here we go.
Ready.
Like I said, I played 6 games since last we spoke, which was April 14th. About games. We had a top 10 in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I ranked them from worst to best. I also give you my Board Game Geek rating. One of these games we've talked about ad nauseum. So
Look at you.
So we're going to breeze past that one pretty quickly. But my number 6 game is Minecraft Builders and Biomes.
We've discussed this game. End of story.
Yeah, it's one of Nessa's favorites. I enjoy it. It's one of those... I think it made both our list of games we like to play, maybe? Or it made one of our lists. I know it made yours. I don't know if it made mine.
I think it was in your mentions, though.
Games that we like to play with the kids.
Kiddos.
So we'll move on. I give it a 6 for me, but maybe an 8 for the average child, and maybe a 9 for a Minecrafty child.
For a Minecraft fan, it's definitely a 9 or a 10. This is gold, baby! There you go. End of story. Hope you guys like the show. What? Oh!
Alright, my number 5, a brand new game. We'll let Rebecca talk about it, because I'm pretty sure she loved it a lot more than I did. I give it a 7.
What?
But I'm sure she liked it more than me, so she can talk about it.
It's about kitties! Okay. I just like messing with Hunter. So, I still, the name and the game, how it looks, is driving me bananas. Because it's called Isle of Cats.
The Isle of Cats.
Okay, I'm sorry. Don't forget your articles, people. You see the board? These are boats. Does that look like an isle to you?
You're picking the cats up off the aisle.
Don't give me plot points.
The cats are escaping.
Then it should be the boats that escape for kitties.
The Isle of Cats.
Or the escape cats from the isle.
All right, here we go. Game overview. You are the citizens of Spoils Inn on a rescue mission to the Isle of Cats and must save as many cats as possible before the evil Lord Vesh arrives.
I would just beat that guy up and let them have their dang island. That's what I say. But anyway, you're Tetrising all these squirmy cats onto a boat.
The boat of cats.
See, that's what I said. The boat of cats. That's my only beef with it, honestly. The title's ridiculous.
You have the weirdest thing you focus in on.
There I am. That's it. Here you go.
So what's the game about? Why do you like it?
But no, it's great. It's kind of in the same line of like Patchwork and King Domino and Feast and Odin and all those different games where you're taking wonky little pieces and fitting them in, but there's like kind of I just, for lack of a better term, the longest road mechanism where there's all these touching things, as many of those as you get. You get bonus points for that. There's all these different secret things you can get victory points for. I think one of the cards I had was one of the colors of your cats. How many of them is touching the outer edge of your boat? Which by accident and happy surprise actually did that one all right. But there's a lot of different things that the artwork's really cool and funky, and if you like cats, of course, that's even more fun. And there's like a wild kitty that you can only get certain ways, but they help you with all sorts of bonuses and things like that. I enjoyed it. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's fun for something different. I think it's another one as you can introduce to the fam. Nessa played it with us and enjoyed it quite a bit.
Destroyed us.
I wasn't going to mention that part, but I just wanted, in my defense, the child does not have a job. The child is not having sleeping issues. Just saying. I think this was guerrilla warfare.
Sounds like
she hones in. Yeah, it's an excuse, and I'm going to milk it. Child's destroying me in games. It's ridiculous. Okay, anyway. So, but this game, I just think it's really cute. And yes, I'm sure it's kind of similar to other games, and that's probably why you were kind of like on the.
Yeah, it's to me it was a little samey. I mean, there's more beef to it. I mean, it's got some kind of drafting mechanism and things going on that gives it a little more oomph. I probably prefer it over Patchwork or Summer Village, all those different games.
Summer Village.
What are those called?
Oh,
Spring Meadow and
all those. Yeah, the garden
something
ones.
Or other. So it's probably my favorite of my family weight polyomino game.
You just love throwing that word out there now.
What?
It's ridiculous. You and your polyominoes. Okay, Isle of Cats, yes. I agree, is completely unrealistic because, like Nathan put it so well, you put your cat on your boat, and then it stays in place while you put down more cats? No,
it covers that in the rules.
It does?
Yes, it says that is the allocated space on the boat for that cat. It's not necessarily going to stay in the right place. It's just you're budgeting that much space on the boat for that cat.
There you go. And I like the Isle of Cats Life of Pi expansion. That would be glorious.
Baron Park or Isle of Cats? For me, I like Baron Park better.
Ooh. I want to ask Nessa that question.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about you?
For me, I'd want to play it again. By a hair, I still like Baron Park.
Yeah. I like the drafting in this game.
The drafting is fun.
They're probably like right there.
They really are.
Depending on my mood, if I want to do drafting or not.
I like the board and how to set this up. I think it's a lot easier to set this
up.
Baron
Park's more of a race, right? You're trying to complete your boards.
Yeah, so this is a little more chill. Because this is about Tetrising it in and kind of on your own time, right? But Baron Park, there's a little more of a racy element. You're right, but I don't know. There's something about the whole park thing.
Someone mentioned about the cats in the box.
I tied down my cats.
Cats in the boxes. It's funny that you mentioned cats in a box because it has.
Oh, this is I took a picture of this and put it on Twitter because I thought it was so funny. It says if you have a live cat, to place it there while you're playing.
If you have a pet cat, you should place it here while playing the Isle of Cats.
I thought that was. You know what's funny is our cat does not climb into the boxes.
I was just talking to someone chatting.
Were you chatting about that?
Yeah, our cat does not do the box thing.
He doesn't really. He loves bags and sacks, and he likes giant cardboard boxes. But the little ones he doesn't really sit in very often. I think we've chased him out of stuff similar enough that he knows not to get in them, and so he thinks these are off limits too. It's funny.
All right, let's move on.
It's good. It's fun.
We got a big jump from my number 5 to my number 4. It goes from all the way from a 7 to a 9, and that is Architects.
Architects of the West. West Kingdom.
Of the West Kingdom.
Architects.
We haven't played this game in forever. We played it when it first came out several times, and then we haven't played it since.
Yeah, it's been a really long time, so it was really cool to get this out, and I forgot how important the jailing element is.
Yeah.
Because I do distinctly remember I hardly did it the first game. Let me tell you how many times I threw somebody's butt in prison. Just saying. It worked well in my favor. And still, didn't you beat me by 1 point? Was this the game?
I don't know.
Or no?
I don't remember.
No.
I don't remember.
That was a different game. Did I beat you by...
I think you won this one.
I think I won this one by hair, and it's because I threw you in jail. I'm just going to remain convinced of that.
Yep. So, this Architects, this is the first in the trilogy, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think it's a trilogy now, right?
Paladins, and then what's the new one?
Mm.
I backed it. What's it called?
Did you?
I don't know. Cartographers of the West. I don't know what it is.
Underwater basket weavers of the Western Kingdom.
But I like this one. This one's got
Isle of Architects.
An interesting worker placement mechanism where you put workers on a worker placement spot, but as you put more and more workers on that spot, the action becomes more and more powerful. And then eventually, once you get too crazy, someone's going to take your workers, and there's a mechanism to grab them and capture them.
Yeah.
And then they can throw those workers in jail and get money for them. So it's kind of a I don't know if pressure works the right way, but it's like you're tempting fate when you put more and more guys there because it becomes juicy to throw those guys in.
As soon as there's 3, Hunter's like, He doesn't even have to say anything or make any noises. I just know he's like, oh, crud, he's already eyeballing.
So I think you like this one better, and I like Paladins better.
You know what we need to do is play them back to back because it's been such a huge time gap between when we played them.
Right.
That I don't know which way that would go.
We'll get to the table soon. I think.
You guys are on fire tonight, man. Isle of Architects, everyone has a designated place in jail.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, that's my number 4. It gets a 9.
Yeah,
we play a lot of good games.
Brent, I do like hooligans, corrupted cousins, and throwing people in jail. That is
all right. My number 3. My number 3 is also a 9. And it's Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea.
You put both boxes here. You're insane.
Don't tilt. Flat.
Why, babe?
Because so we Rebecca finally got to play this. We played it 2-player.
This is fun.
It was really good.
Thanks,
She destroyed me. Like destroyed me. It was.
I like this game.
It was like almost embarrassing. Yeah.
You kind of had one fatal error though. And I don't know how fair that is.
Well, yeah.
You misread a card.
I did a couple of combats and they didn't turn out so well.
Yeah. So that's not entirely. I would have trounced you by a smaller margin.
But I would say this about it, having played it.
You played a couple. You played
2 players, 3 players, and 4 players.
Oh wow, have you really?
I will say this about 2 players. I'm gonna quote a movie. See if you guys know this quote. I think is it her name? Princess Jasmine of A Knight's Tale. Is that her name? Jasmine? What's her name? Anyway, the princess in A Knight's Tale. Speaking about the joust, she said it's very abrupt. And that's how I feel about
it's very abrupt.
That's how I feel about the 2-player Heroes. It was like right when the engine started cranking and we started getting some resources going, boom, it was over. I'm like, what? It's over? What just happened? Because I was watching her. What's funny is there's 4 different ways to end the game. It's the 4X, so the 4 different ways to end the game. And she was 1 away from finishing the game 1 way, so I kept eyeing it. Like, when's she going to make that? When's she going to make that? And I was totally focused in on that one piece that she had to make. Like if you get all your serfs and knights on the table, on the board, it's one of the ways to end the game. And so she had 1 knight left, and I'm like, okay, I'm just watching. Is she going to make it? Is she going to make it? And then she ended it a different way, just out of the blue. I wasn't even expecting it. And I'm like, what just happened?
Sneaky. I'm very sneaky, sir. Yeah, oh yeah. Roy versus Hunter. That would be a good throwdown. You and Roy. You haven't played Roy in this yet, have you?
Nope. Only game I played Roy ever in is his to-be-named thing.
Yeah, his secret. But yeah, that would be a fun game for you guys to throw down. That'd be cool.
Yeah, anyway, I love this game. It's great.
It's good.
I think it's
good.
Definitely better with more, but man, let me tell you, the 2-player game flew. And what the thing is, it was probably the same number of turns as the big game. It's just a lot faster with us because every person you add is adding. Like say,
actions,
let's say it's 30 minutes per person. So each one you add, it's not like there's some synergy by adding more players. It's just because I take my turn. It's usually the same number of turns. Yeah. In fact, it's even maybe longer with more. It may ramp up a little bit because there's more people to follow the actions, right?
True.
But man, I think I told her the setup and teardown of this was comparable to the game.
Somebody was asking about that actually. I think it was Dean. was asking how long it took you to set everything up.
Well, it's hard to judge because I opened up the Order and Chaos expansion and had to build a bunch of stuff. If you don't know anything about the game, there's all these little... I'll show you real quick. There's all these little boats and things you have to construct out of cardboard. So I built all those, and that took a long time. And then I set up the game. But I think now, I would say setup and teardown was maybe 20, 25 minutes. And the game itself was probably an hour.
Yeah. And then you still have to put things up.
And then I had to put it up. But the put up was quicker because I had an executive assistant helping me put things away. So
yeah. Oh, I love you guys. Yeah, I didn't realize Roy's got Mark Street on tonight. But
Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go over there and watch.
Yeah. That'd be so meta.
Put it right
him
here.
Up there and be like,
comment.
Hey guys, we should ask him questions.
we could do like a there's a Netflix watching party. We could do our channel could do a watching party of the Dice
I would
Tower.
totally do that. Mark would laugh his head off. He'd love that.
So this still isn't hitting a 10 yet. I want to try it again with 4+ players. So
that would be fun. That would be fun.
Let's move on to my number 2. It's a perfect 10 because it's my favorite Stefan Feld game, and that is The Oracle of Delphi.
This is your favorite of Stefan Feld.
It is my favorite Stefan Feld game.
It's so good. So good.
Yeah. So
this was an epic battle.
It was an epic game. It came down. She needed one more action.
One action.
To win the game. Not one more turn. One more action. And she would have won the game.
Yeah.
But I won.
Missed it by that much.
Yeah. At first I thought I looked over what she was doing. And I'm like, oh man. If she figures this out.
He was freaking out.
If she figures this out right, she's going to win the game. So it's a race. If you don't know anything about it, it's a race game. You're doing these 12 tasks. 12 tasks of the gods. You're going around and killing monsters and building shrines and statues and stuff. And it's a race game, so there's no points. It's whoever finishes first wins. And so I finished on my turn, but I was the first player, so she got to take her turn to finish the round. And I looked over and I'm like, she can win in 5 actions. And then I forgot that you can only do 1 extra action a turn, so she only had 4 actions to do. So she was 1 action short from winning.
And she had the tiebreaker.
She had the tiebreaker. So my first.
He had just won. So I could have skated in there and I would have had the tiebreaker. Oh, it was brutal.
Yeah, I looked over. I was kind of glancing. I finished. I was like, I got this. And I looked over and went, oh no.
He was freaking out.
No.
It was so awesome. It was good.
So yeah, so the Oracle of Delphi, I love it. So if you haven't tried it, it's not the usual Stefan Feld. It has some trappings of his games. It has dice manipulation, kind of like Castles of Burgundy, but a little different. And it's a race, which there's no points. There's absolutely no points.
Yeah, there's no victory points in this. It's so much fun. It's across the top of your player board, you have these little missions, and you've got 3 of 4 different types that you have to do. And it's like drop off a statue at the shrine, fight a monster, a mythological being, and kill it, and stuff like that. And you have to race. I love that because it's literally just trying to check all those off before.
I think why I like it is my favorite, besides all the stuff that's going on.
Is it the race?
If you take a step back and look at it, it's almost a logistical economic type game.
Oh, totally.
It's finding the most efficient way
all about efficiency.
To do actions, because you have to go all over the board, your little boat driving around the board, and you want to be efficient. You want to do things on your way somewhere and do things on the way back. So you're trying to plan out, okay, if I'm going to go on that side of the board, what things can I do? So it's kind of reminds me of an economic type game, trying to utilize your resources in the best possible way.
Totally. How does this play 2-player?
Awesome.
You know what, James? It is awesome. We love playing a 2-player. It's not... I think this is another one of his games. Well, he's really good at scaling them well anyway, so his 2-player games are usually really strong, but you have the same opportunity to snipe like the right colored cube from somebody. It really does a nice balance. I like that.
I think I was thinking of a balance in a different way. It depends on what you want, right?
Yeah.
So 2-player game is going to be quicker, faster, and the turns are going to be just
it goes much quicker.
But the game allows you to take you get benefits on other people's turns. So you're only going to get one person potentially you can get that benefit from. The more players you have, you're going to get more benefits, which is going to potentially make your turns more powerful.
Absolutely.
Which accelerates the game a little bit. So as they add more players, this makes your turns more powerful, which accelerates the game. So it's not like I just talked about Heroes. It's kind of, as you add more players, you're adding about basically the same amount of time, maybe more. This one, as you're adding more players, you're reducing the per player time. So maybe if we play 2-player, it's an hour, but maybe if you add another person, it's only 20 more minutes.
Yeah, it's
and then if you add a fourth person, maybe it's only 15 more minutes beyond that, right?
It's really weird. It's good weird, though.
So.
And then I saw another question. Oh, Nick needs attention. Okay, let's see. I thought I saw something else that was a question about this. It plays really well too. Oh, this does not have a solo version. Feld games are all 2 to 4 players.
I think the only one I know of that has a solo is the anniversary edition of Castles of Burgundy. Someone mentioned that.
Oh, that's right. You guys mentioned that last week. Yeah.
But I don't think any of the other games play solo at all.
They're all 2 to 4. But you feeling really like brain melty? You could play 2 different characters.
Compare your scores.
Yeah.
All right, and last but not least, my favorite Uwe game. If you look at my top 100 spoilers,
you know what this
they
is.
were back to back. But actually, I flipped the order. I think I like Le Havre just a hair more than Oracle, and I just spoiled it. Le Havre's my number one.
I was gonna say
It's a 10 as well. My favorite Uwe game. This one does play solo. Almost all of Uwe's games almost all his games play solo. Almost all, not all, but almost all. I don't think the Bonanzas, they may even play solo. I don't know. But Le Havre, this is my favorite Uwe. It's I would say far and away my favorite, but it's not a contest. It's my favorite. Glass Road's slowly sneaking up the list.
Yeah, you were really liking that when we played last.
But I love Le Havre. I love it because it's just like I was talking about Oracle. I like the efficiencies. This is the real deal. This is all about resource management, efficiencies, feeding your people. It ramps up crazy. The first part of the game, you're like just barely doing anything. At the end, you're like
doing
piles of resources and crazy.
Wonderful.
You're shipping stuff off and doing all sorts of amazing things.
This game was not a contest. You annihilated me.
Yeah,
I'm
really good at Le Havre. I think I need to find some Le Havre experts and see how good I am at it.
Clearly, I'm not a Le Havre expert. Just so you know.
She was struggling to feed her poor people. Poor people were starving. They were eating rocks.
I had a rocky start for some reason, and it just threw me off the whole game.
So for the longest time, there's 2 versions of the game. You can play a short version, a shortened, truncated version, or you can play the full real.
That's another cool thing about it.
We played the short version forever, and I don't even think we realized we were playing the short version.
Yeah, until you re-looked at it.
And I looked at it, I'm like, why are we playing this short version? Because you don't use special buildings, you don't use a lot of things in the game. And I love it.
We love it. We play the long version.
It's basically it's a big resource management game. You're getting resources. You're building buildings. You're using those buildings to make better resources. And the game ramps up. You go from doing clay, and then you're doing brick and iron and steel, and you're building ships to feed your people, and then you're using those ships to ship off goods to get crazy amounts of money. And at the end of the game, it's however much money you have. You add up the value of all your buildings, all your cash on hand, and whoever has the most money at the end wins.
It's a good game. It's solid. Solid. Sour Song was mentioning that she wants Uwe to visit this like he did with Gates of Loyang and Raycolt and all those, like do a revisit of it. What do you think about that?
Like an upgraded version?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think this is the second edition that we have.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the second edition that we have.
So he probably won't do anything like that.
Oh, and the second edition came out 7 years ago, so who knows?
Well, he might. Never know. Calm down, Tommy.
All right.
Tommy's already like, did Rebecca play anything without Hunter?
I said she played 7 games. I played 6, and the last one I didn't get.
Yeah, pay attention, Tommy.
That's behind you. Here.
Huh? Oh, sorry. The cards in the game were all messed up. I had to fix it. This is another one we probably shouldn't tilt.
I don't play these cooperative games, so we'll let Rebecca talk about it.
I cooperate with the law. This was awesome. Oh my gosh, we did another session. This was case 4. of detective, and we did it all over Zoom. Go us. And it was fun. It's weird because our score was not that good, but I feel like we were better at digging out details. I know that sounds totally opposite of what the score is telling us, but I felt like we were getting into a better groove this time. The problem was, the last time we had played this was like November? So, all of the cases, just in case you didn't know, they're interconnected. So, all the details from the other previous 3 cases, we had to kind of learn crash course as we're careening through this one that was on a fairly tight schedule. And, oh, man. So that part was tough. But we got into a good groove and we got it working. We kind of figured out how to do it all on Zoom really well. I think it worked really well. The screen share feature comes in very handy. Tommy had hooked up his tablet so that we could take notes and stuff and then share the screen. So his sister was sharing the screen and we'd be writing stuff and figuring things out. And I have the board, obviously, so I'm running all of that and reading the cards and stuff. It was a lot of fun. This is a good game if you want to collaborate with people and do this long distance. This is a good one for it.
But do you listen?
But do I listen?
Collaborate.
Just stop.
Hammer time.
You need help. Did the law win? Yes, the law won. I have not played Chronicles of Crime, but it would be very hard pressed to top this, to be completely honest. It would be very hard to, like, have any detective kind of game beat this game right now. This is amazing. It's so immersive. There's so many details. And it's not hit or miss. It's not a choose-your-own-adventure game. It's like, well, I'm going to follow this lead. Oh, it didn't pan out. You never know. It's iffy. No, they make logical sense. They actually follow real things, and it's just so much better than the usual. We played, what was that game, Tommy? Sherlock something? Some old
consulting
detective or something, and that was very choose your own adventure. You'd randomly pick a clue, and you're like, well, that one didn't work. Let's try this one. And there was really no reasoning behind why you'd go one way or the other. This one, there's a distinct reason why you would want to do that.
That was me saying goodbye to Nick.
Oh, Nick's leaving us?
Apparently.
Aww. Good night, Nick. Didn't want any more attention, I guess.
Maybe he got just what he needed.
He just needed some attention and he left. But yeah,
I actually enjoyed this game the one time I played it.
You played it? Oh yeah, that's right. You did the little intro.
But
you had to cooperate. I know.
I want to win.
Hunter's not very cooperative.
I don't. When you win together, are you really winning?
Wow. You were that kid in school.
I was that kid in school.
Oh man, I'd have slapped you. I would have slapped you in school, man.
All right. I think I rated that at an 8. I think I gave it an 8. Maybe an 8.
Interesting.
Maybe.
I love it. All right. It's fun.
New purchase. Then we have one new purchase.
We do.
Someone when I was on with Miss Garcia in the chat, the subject came up of sequels to games.
Oh, that's what started that.
And someone in the comments mentioned Dragon Realm is a sequel to Dragon Wood, and I never heard of it, but I went and got it. So there you go.
And the girls are excited. So I'm excited. Actually, I'm very curious to see how it plays because
GameRight needs to work on their advertising because I didn't even
know about it. I didn't even
know about this game.
And as much as we love Dragonwood, that it's kind of like almost an insta-buy for us. I mean, this is a family favorite, so to find a sequel, and it looks cool. The art looks really neat.
A game of goblins and gold. Let's look.
Ooh.
Let's do an unboxing.
That looks more like
we're doing an unboxing
cardboard
of the unboxing.
And critters.
Got money. Oh.
It's
very
staticky?
easy. Apparently, it's very easy to punch.
Cool.
All right.
Punch that money.
We got some rules.
Pow, pow.
We got your
I hope the girls like it too.
Survey. We got
Survey
the dice, same dice. Looks like
good.
Same dice.
Yay, I like the dice for that. I think they're cool.
So in this game, it's kind of area control-ish. So you have locations apparently you go to, and you put little dudes, little meeple guys, little warrior guys on those locations, and then you score them. They're kind of like I wouldn't say smash up, but similar. Basically, whoever has the most at a location scores it at the end. What are you laughing about?
I can't watch the chat and listen to you at the same time.
Pet Chipmunk! I'm
Pet
sold.
chipmunk?
I'm sold.
Oh, it's adorable! Oh my gosh, I can't show it to you. I'm wearing pajama bottoms. I refuse to get up.
And then yards. Very similar mechanism, but it adds a area control
I like the
thing.
critters and things.
So there you go. We'll play it soon, and
I'm excited.
we'll tell you all about it.
I want the pet chipmunk. It's adorable. Oh, that's cool. So, it was James. Good job, James.
What's that?
He must have been the one that suggested it.
Oh, okay.
That is awesome. It looks cool. It looks like a fun sequel. We'll let you know how it goes.
I didn't know anything about it, and I'm pretty good about looking up stuff.
Yeah, that's so funny that it just was under the radar.
Never knew it was out until someone told me.
So, Chobby, he quoted you. Marriage, when you win together, are you really winning? Hunter T. Dog Zone.
And then...
Open air gaming? I wouldn't want to do it right now. We're going to get a storm here pretty soon.
Then the...
Oh.
Piece de resistance.
P.S.
I don't... What'd you say?
P.S. What did you say?
What did you just say?
Yes, peace. Ugh.
That doesn't sound like... Yes.
Well, you said didn't sound like peace either. I'm just saying.
I'll
Man.
stand up in my pajamas. I don't care.
Your pajamas look like regular pants.
Oh.
Mine definitely do not. Oh, look at that. Oh, iron clay, baby. Wow, it has arrived. We've waited for this for like over the... I know, that's what it sounded like, Tommy. This is...
No, that's what yours sounds like.
Mine? No, mine's
I said
yes.
peace. Like
No,
P-I-E-C-S.
no, you did
peace.
not. No, you did not.
You said
Anyway.
Wes, or whatever you said.
Yes.
What?
It's 2 syllables. Anyway. This is so cool. We've waited over a year for this bad boy.
Yeah, it got delayed in all the China stuff. Hold on the box.
Holy crap, it's heavy. Oh, look at the... Oh, wow. So, do they have... Okay, so these are 1s. Okay.
They got 1s and 5s, and then
Okay.
they have 20s. If you know anything about 18XX,
That's a big deal,
you
right?
gotta have the 20s.
Okay.
And then it has 10s and what is this? Got 100s, 500s, and 2000s. So it's 2 racks of all that.
So it doesn't have 25s, but it has 20s?
Because if you play 18XX, every majority of the stuff you pay for is in multiples of 20. So if you have 25s, you're always going to be making change.
Yep, 50s. There's 50s in here. 500.
So this is
20,
enough
more
coins
20s.
to play any...
Lots of 5s.
I found 2
And 1s.
18XX games that if you play Max Bank, this doesn't have enough to do those. 2 of them, and they're pretty beefy, crazy 18XX games I'll probably never play. But now these are replacing my... going to replace my side
Yeah, the new
coins.
packaging's beautiful, isn't it? This
My
heavy-duty
scythe
box.
coins. Ah!
Oh, no!
These are going to probably go into scythe. And
I
go
like
away.
the clinkiness of the coins, though.
Oh, but these are called iron clays for a reason. They have iron in them.
What?
So it sounds almost metallic when you
What?
click them together.
Oh, this is like show and tell. No, it's not wood. It's like, I don't know, what is this material?
I don't know.
Resin? It might be resin. It's weird. Alright. I feel like we just went into
Poker?
yeah,
A casino?
yeah. They're very heavy.
Yes.
They don't have a metallic clink. I don't care what you say.
I think they do. In my world, they do.
You know what, though? They feel really nice. I could get used to these. Okay. The old one had magnetic clasps. Oh, neat.
What?
This is just... Yeah, these are just 2 drawers. It's very thick, heavy.
I think it's wood. I'm pretty sure it's wood.
What, they
It's
lacquered it with something.
Probably pressed wood, but it's wood.
They put some material on that then. But it's cool. It's solid. It's heavy. Resin Arcana. Nice, Tommy. No, they sound good. I mean...
You're blasting the mic out. Sorry, those weren't headphones.
Oh, well, now you know what they sound like. Up close.
R. Thomas and...
I'm gonna send everyone my email.
Well, there you go. I've been excited about this. It's going to permanently sit on our game table and always be used for everything. Unless for some reason the coins are very thematic or something, I might do it. But oh my gosh, I'd live.
These are cool.
But there's one minus to this. And I'll warn you and my game group. I'm a poker player, so I'm a chip clinker.
Oh, I don't care about that.
So
I clink them too. Why wouldn't you? I play with the little box for our metallic dice. I probably drive everyone nuts because it's got the magnetic clasp, so I'm like snap, snap, snap.
So I'm excited about this. I've been wanting some really. Ages ago, I bought the sides coins with the same idea in mind of just we keep it out and we use it for everything, but it doesn't quite. If you have a fairly big game that uses large denominations, the side coins are not going to work. Even though there is some 50s now that came with one of the expansions, it's still not going to get you into the thousands. For a lot of economic games, use thousands of dollars. And this will, I think the total value of the money in here is like $108,000.
Wow. Okay.
So.
That's a lot of chips.
That is a lot of chips.
That's a lot of chips.
We'll probably mostly use one tray. Just pull the one tray out and use it. It's only going to be for some really bigger games that we would have to use both trays. So.
Well, they'll wear a little better, too, if we always use the same tray, right?
Well, there you go. I've been excited about this.
Iron clays. Yeah, I saw somebody talking about them online or something, and it looked really neat. So I'm excited to actually see how they go.
Yeah, I was really sad. I kind of jumped on the brass bandwagon after the Kickstarter because the brass games came with these. Originally.
Oh, I was like, brass bandwagon? What?
The Kickstarters.
Yeah.
The rebooting of brass and brass.
I thought you were just trying to say you were jumping on the bandwagon, and
I
was like,
you could add on these chips to it, and I've been watching and watching and watching.
Okay.
And finally, they did a Kickstarter.
Wow, they did this right. I mean, this looks like insanely ritzy looking, heavy duty. Like, that's pretty cool. That's a fun one.
So you could also get one that's half this size. That's only one drawer. That would give you $50K ish. But a lot of the 18XX games. What?
I'll read this.
A lot of the 18XX games use more money than one tray worth of stuff. So I wanted to cover my bases.
Can you buy these now? Period, or was it a Kickstarter?
It's a Kickstarter. I don't know if they're going to be retail or not, but it was another Kickstarter.
Cross your fingers, because man, they'd be crazy not to.
They're crazy not to keep doing this.
Because, I mean, who wouldn't want to get those? I would think that would be a really big.
And you can buy them in multiple ways. You don't have to get the fancy boxes. You can just get the
you can get smaller sets of them, right?
Just get the rolls of coins.
That's cool.
You can get cheaper holders that you can use. I just went crazy because I'm crazy.
Can't argue that.
I'm crazy. All right, take this away.
Jobby, holding poker chips in non-poker chip scenarios is a way of establishing dominance. That's why I hold them when my mother-in-law stops by. I don't know.
Randomly holds a stack
what's
of
with the
chips?
Mother-in-law things?
All right, that's it, folks. We're into the.
Yes, we'll have to watch Tommy when he comes over. Don't worry, I'll hold your detective game hostage, dude.
They're kind of hard to.
They are. Oh, I was just gonna play with it if it's easy, but I don't want to.
No, it's you gotta muscle it. It's nicely in there, snugly in.
Okay.
All right, so we're in the crazy. Move that. You're making me nervous.
This is not going in.
Exactly. It would just shatter in a million pieces. No.
Calm down, Hoss.
Oh my gosh, you're making me nervous.
Oh my.
I'm a nervous Nelly.
You are a nervous ninny.
Ninny?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
It's time. So we'll let you decide. We'll get the first one that gets 3 votes in the chat. We'll decide what we're going to do first. Are we going to do a 5 on the spot? Or are we going to do a Rebecca random review?
R 5 on the spot. Which is it, folks?
First one that gets 3 votes is what we'll start. We'll do them both, but you decide the order.
Okay. Wow, I wrote really large in that.
Top 5 games to use clay
chips within. I like it.
I thought I could do that.
Neutral.
5.
R.
It's tied 1-1.
Ooh.
It's tied 1-1.
Votes.
5. That's 2 5s.
That's 2 5s on the spot.
That's tied. 5 wins.
5 on the spot.
All right, so we got one. Give us suggestions. We have one top 5 games you played chips with.
Don't do that one. That'll take me forever.
I could do that in like seconds.
I know
Just
you
look
could.
at this top row, and
that's a good point. But then our top 5 spotted things.
Spotted things? What does that mean?
Things that have spots on them. What is this? First grade? What do you?
I don't know what that means.
Spotted things.
I don't know what that means.
Hunter's eyesight? I don't know. Oh, dear.
I almost want to see you struggle.
Dice worker placement. Sarah-song. What are you doing to me?
I think there's only...
They're trying to kill me tonight.
We have that many games?
I don't think we have 5.
We own 5 of those?
No. I don't... Well, if we do, I'm going to be hard-pressed. Top 5 smells. Top 5 sci-fi series.
Games that will destroy friendships.
Didn't we do a top 10 of that? Mean games?
Something like that.
Top 5 economic games.
I could easily do that. Just look at my top 10. No, I don't have that many economic games in my top 10.
Top 5 Star Trek movies. Ooh, them's fighting words, man. Top 5 Star Trek episodes. Oh. Bottom 5 smells. No, Jobby. Alien.
I'm horrible with names of episodes. I know what goes on in them, but I just don't know the names.
I tend to be that way, too.
Probably my all-time, just while we're getting the suggestions, I think my all-time favorite was this series Ender for...
Next Gen. That was amazing.
What's it called? New World?
All Good Things.
All Good Things, yeah.
I do remember the name of that one.
Yeah, that's
that one and the one where he lived an entire lifetime.
Yeah, the flute one.
Yeah. It's like Inner Light? Inner Light,
something
I think
like
is what it's
called.
called.
That was a good one.
Oh, man. Top 5 bidding games. Top things to wear while live streaming.
I thought about us doing like my goofy hats, start wearing goofy hats randomly.
I've been starting to pump up my earring game. Yeah.
All right, pick one.
Top 5 dogs.
Of those that's been suggested, pick one. Since you seem to be struggling with ones to do.
Let's do... Oh, this is rough. Oh, man. Let's do top 5 economic games today.
Economic, that's easy.
Well, for you. I have to think about these things.
All right. Here we go.
And I'm going to inevitably get economy and, like, civilization or something backwards. And oh, yeah, I only have to do 5, thankfully. We got to work on getting some background music during this section.
Yeah, we need to hit a button and it's like...
Economic. Okay, I apparently suck. I'm going to have to just go with that. Okay, now I'm just thinking...
You could just cheat anything that has money in it.
Well, see, and I keep thinking of, like... Anyway, I don't know if this counts. Anything with an engine building kind of...
Nope.
See, there...
Money and resources and development and
my brain.
Transactions and...
Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do... Why is my brain blanking?
I don't know. I'm looking at games.
I am too, but I guess I'm... Oh, yeah. That one... This... I don't know if that counts. I may be trolling you completely tonight. I'm gonna completely troll y'all.
I got 3. I'm trying to get true, like, hardcore economic games, though.
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm just trying to find...
You're just gonna cut some corners, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Whatever works for you, I guess.
That's not really economic.
Yep.
Why did I pick this? Who picked this?
You did.
Ugh. I'm pretty sure that game is, and if it's not, then, I don't care. I'm putting it on there. Economic. What else?
Just look at the top row.
Top 4?
Top row.
All right, cool. I think I have... Okay. I have 5. I don't know. Jobby. Let's see. Oh, hi, Kabuki. You have emerged. You came in right as we're, like, turning our backs to you. And
all right, I'm ready.
That's exciting.
Am I going first?
I don't care.
My number 5, Raccoon Tycoon.
Stone Age. It's got an economy. You have to build up stuff, right? You have to pay for things.
My number 4, Arkwright.
I put that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, is that your 4 also?
Yes.
My number 3, Brass Lancashire.
Hey, I put that one too.
As what?
Well, I just picked order 5.
So we got all the same ones so far.
Oh yeah, and I did put Raccoon Tycoon.
My number 2.
Don't veto my splendor. I saw that.
Food Chain Magnate.
Oh, that's a good one. That's definitely an economy. My next one is Splendor.
Oh my gosh.
You get more stuff and then you can buy more expensive things.
No. My number 1, Le Havre. Le Havre. Le Havre.
I had 3 good ones.
What is it? Which one did you not say? Oh, Stone
I said
Age.
all of them. I said all of them.
Stone Age.
Stone Age.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it works. You have to go hunting if you don't do well enough.
Oh, I missed the 18XX games. That'd be good ones too.
Yeah.
1846 is honorable mention. All right, time for Rebecca's random
this ought to be
review.
good. I can't even do a top
with
5
a
right
bonus, with a bonus back of the box review.
What is going on here? Okay, so give me a number 1 through 8. 1 through 8. 1 through 8. Inclusive. 1 through 8
I
inclusive.
said Splendor Veto.
Yeah,
Stone
no,
Age,
I saw that.
Veto.
I ignore you people. Games that sound like work. Lists that sound like work.
All right, let's do it.
Leaving Earth is economic. You people are a mess. I'm waiting
It
for
is.
numbers.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for
Leaving Earth
numbers
is
1 through 8.
Definitely economic.
Yeah, lots of math too. Bleh. 7. Cool. No stockpile.
Stockpile I consider a stock
game?
market game.
Which has nothing to do with the economy.
It does, but I don't know. I just put that. It seems like it's.
Now the numbers are flying.
That's its own subcategory.
So 7
stock
and then
market games.
and then 5. Oh geez. Okay. 7 and then 5. Do I have 5? I do have 5. Okay. And then I need a number 1 through.
Those are big games down there.
Yeah.
We've already done one of those games.
So it's random.
No, we're not
Truly
doing it.
random.
I'm vetoing, and one of them you haven't played, so you can't do that one. So you really only have one. What's that game at the bottom?
1 through 2. Pick a number. Pick a number.
You can do 3 of them.
I thought you said 1's a repeat.
Oh, you're right. You can only have 2 games.
Yeah.
That you can do.
1 or 2, guys. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 2. 1 2. Ooh, Scythe. Wingspan. Don't show off all your economic knowledge. 2. Sorrow Song. Thank you.
Oh goodness. I get to do story time with this one.
Do you? Yeah, you do. Sorry.
I've told the story many times. You're going to get to hear it again. Do both.
Do both.
Can you get it? It's very heavy.
You forgot I lifted that Christmas tree by myself. Alright, so. Conquest of the Empire. Dun, 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 dun. So. You can't get much cooler than a war-esque game with Romans. Just saying. For one thing. This
even
was...
got the little statue.
Oh, Romulus and Remus and the wolf?
Yes.
Yes. There you go. Even though supposedly the children will put on there later. Long story. Anyway, so this is a very epically long game. Nowadays, they would have scaled this back and made this...
There's actually a 2000... This is the 2005 version. There's an 88? 89?
Is it?
90? This is the 2005 version. There's actually a updated version of the game that's different. A little bit different.
Interesting.
That we haven't
I didn't realize
we
that.
haven't played that.
Oh, okay.
We played the original
this one
version.
is the long... Yeah, this is long. Okay. Nowadays, I don't think that very many games come out like this that would take this long for what you're doing. Because...
Yeah, this is a 4 to 6 hour game.
Yeah, this is an epically long game, but...
What does it say on the box?
Actually, that's a good question. I haven't...
3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours. That is
more
definitely
like 4 to 6.
especially if you're playing more than 2 player. We played 4 players.
Yes, and the thing about it is, this game actually, in the original game, it says if it appears one player is going to win,
just call it.
Just call the game.
It's like, well, if that doesn't tell you. But it's got a really... In fact, is it on top? Is the epically cool map? No, of course not. Okay. This is the other thing I think is kind of funny. It's cool. Like, look at these. They're plastic coins, man. These are the bomb. This looks like those kids. You know, when you were a kid, did you have like the fake cash register, or your friends had that little... These are like the coins you get in those. And then you got really brightly colored armies, which are kind of cool, though, because they're all unique. And then...
this is the 2005 uses these leader cards or something.
We haven't even looked at those
shrink
because we played the old school version. So I'm only going to show you half of the board for reasons, because you'll see why. It's a ginormous board. This is half of it.
I think it's a third. I think that's a third.
Is it a third?
Yeah, it's a third.
Holy
of the board.
catfish! That's right. I forgot how
that's
ludicrous.
A third of the board.
A third of the board, people. Well, it is the Roman Empire, and if you're gonna, talk about empires, it is ginormous. Very cool, very cool. This is ridiculous. Looks like we could wallpaper our game room. Anyway, that's not a bad way to go. Put the Roman Empire on the wall. I'd be cool with that. So there is, okay, this ginormous board, and it is what you think it is. It's area control, dudes on a map, maneuvering.
Risk on steroids.
Yeah, but it's really well done. The only thing I don't like about it is the time length for what you're doing. There's a lot of downtime and waiting for other people to do their stuff.
Well, all the old
games have that, right?
Are that way.
But what you do on your turn is really interesting. I think it's really fun. It's cool, and it's got a theme I like. So there's that. Very, very cool.
All right, so we're going to...
A 1982 version of Google Maps.
So I'm going to give you the quick version of this game. So I've been looking for...
Yeah.
So I played Conquest Empire when I was in college, I believe.
Yeah, you said you played this snot
college,
out of it.
And I played this game like every day for an entire summer. This may be, other than like, Uno or quick card games like that, Spades and things like that, this is probably my most played game ever. I've probably played 150 games of this.
That's crazy.
And of the original, the earlier version, 88, 89, 90, whenever it was. 87, I don't know. Did it say on here when it was? 84. There you go. So,
oh, wow, okay.
So I played the mess out of this. So I've been looking for a copy forever of it. And if you she mentioned she has probably the original version.
Oh, cool.
It's hard to find the original version workable because the little catapults are just fall apart. I mean, they just snap unless you're taking really good care of your game, the catapults break off. So if you look up copies of the original game, it's mostly like game is intact, missing 10 of these and 4 of those, and 2 of these are missing, right? So you almost have to piecemeal a game together through several copies. But I was at Dice Tower. This was probably the first Dice Tower con we went to. I went to the flea market, and I was walking around, and I spied this from the top shelf, and I thought, oh, Conquest Empire, I finally found one. It's the 2005 version. And I looked at it, and I was like, I don't know. And then I panned to my left, and there's Richard Borg. It's his copy of Conquest of the Empire.
Oh, yeah.
And he opened it up. All he did was open it up, read the rules, and tore open one of the bags of miniatures and looked at it. It hadn't been touched. It had been sitting on a shelf for 10 years. And
that's so funny.
And so he just said, just what do you want to pay for it? Basically, I got it for a crazy steal. So anyway, that's my story. Back in the box review.
Love this. This is a cool game. Honestly, I'm not usually there are no Amazons in this, so it is dudes on a map, guys. But
will you be the next Emperor of Rome or food for the lions?
Food.
So I'm in. I can be an emperor or be fed to lions. And then there's like a tiny little kind of synopsis. Let's read it.
Yes, he did do that with a lot of his games.
The Roman Empire has descended into chaos, and several contenders for the throne have emerged. Use diplomacy to pacify your stronger enemies and your mighty Roman legions to crush the rest. See, that's flavor text right there.
Yep.
Picture of the board. picture of all the different miniatures that you're going to get in the box.
Okay, cool. So far, winning.
A good little synopsis of the stats. So it's got 2 sets of rules, 2 ways to play. The classic game and the Conquest Empire 2. An enormous map, 46 inches by 36 inches. Stunning miniatures, ages 10 and up, 3 to 4 hours, 2 to 6 players. Perfect. I give this, back of the box, an A.
Really?
An A. That is what I want in the back of the box.
Yeah, that's true. It tells you how many pieces, playtime. Yeah.
396 detailed plastic miniatures. 396.
That's a lot of minis.
You will never find this much plastic in board games anymore.
That's true. There's a lot of plastic.
You will never
I showed you those coins.
Those
coins are a riot. Yeah, they don't have actual fed to the lions. That's the only thing the back of the box lies to you.
If I conquer you and I eliminate you from the game, you've been fed to the lions.
That's rude.
Alright, get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Well, that's it. I think that's it, folks.
What? We have nothing else?
We got 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes?
4 minutes.
So what else is going on in the world, peeps?
Alright, so over on our Board Game Geek Guild, which there is a link in the description of this video, how to get there, join, talk.
Do it.
There is a poll going for the our next top 10 list.
Oh, yeah.
The poll closes Friday.
Ooh.
Friday. You can still vote.
Go vote.
The game currently winning is top 10 games we play to appease our spouse.
Of course, that one's winning.
And I, man,
you guys love to see
and
us
I rattled off
about
10 like it was nothing. It was like 10. Bleh. She's like, I don't know if I can. But 10. Here they are. 10. But I love you, and I enjoy spending time with you.
Yes, placating me, obviously. He spends hours doing that.
So that one's winning, but you still time to vote. Go over and vote, because I'm probably gonna use the top 2 or 3 in the poll as our next 2 or 3 top 10s. So
Dan used your favorite quote.
What's that?
Are you not entertained?
I love that. That's like maybe a top 5 all-time movie quote for me.
You guys are always always marital discord top 5. Yeah, okay, vote for him. Oh Lord.
I can do a top 20 and you just sit there and take it.
Oh yeah. Somebody's gonna get something. I got 5 things right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, it does.
All right. I think we're gonna roll
oh
out
man,
of
to
here.
the moon, Alice.
Me and her are wiped out.
Without you.
Wiped out. Our sleep has been crazy time.
Whack-a-doodle. Like everybody else. And we'll probably get woken up 47,000 times tonight because there's supposed to be like nasty thunderstorms coming in.
I drove my car for the first time in 2.5 months.
He remembered how to drive. That was exciting.
I drove around the block. I didn't hit any children or stationary
objects. Like, I forgot to drive. That would have been...
I didn't hit any children or stationary objects, so I give it a thumbs up.
It is weird.
What's funny is my car has 5,000 miles on it, and it's how long? When did we get these cars? Last summer, right?
Yeah.
It's got 5,000 miles on it, and it's been 9 months. That's like no driving for me.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I usually do 1,000 miles a month usually.
Yeah, because he works from home several times a week, so it's just funny. And the only reason he got in his car is we were cleaning out the garage and stuff. We're gonna pull his car into the garage, and just in case it hails, we're like, you know what? It might not start. It's like, no, it's got a new battery. It's good.
It started right up and drove around the block.
Yep.
Again, I didn't hit anyone, so
it's exciting. Let's see what other exciting news.
Watch Nessa's video if you haven't seen it yet.
Yep, that one's good. That's good stuff.
What else?
We had a water moccasin about 2 houses
away
from our house.
We do a walk almost every day, and we have what we call the moat. It's like a
canal.
We have a canal system in our
neighborhood. We call it a moat because it's half of a moat. It's kind of cool.
I threatened to throw people in the moat.
Ooh.
So we walked by, and there was a good 6-foot cotton
house. He was 5,
laying
6
there
feet
just chilling.
Easy.
I was like, That's
because it was kind of we're like
so I mowed the backyard today.
Very, very tightly, short, very short,
down to the ground, so there's no place for these guys to hide.
Yeah, because our back fence is kind of open, so you can see the moat. So it's like the fence is very spaced far apart, so
Yeah.
it'd be really easy to get pretty much any critter. It's just big enough our dog doesn't fit through, and that's about it.
I don't know what else. Our next place, Terraforming Mars, is underneath.
Yes, our Terraforming Mars is sitting under here. We've
set up
tried
and ready to go.
unsuccessfully to get it started.
We decided not to play with the colony expansion. We have vetoed that. It's been pulled out of our game because for whatever reason we don't like the colony special. But we got the Preludes and the Venus expansion, and we're playing on the Elysium board. I don't know. We played every board at this point.
Such a good one.
We haven't played that one in a while. So
that's a good one.
We're going to terraform some Mars.
Yep. Oh, yay! Nessa's
yeah, at some point I'm going to have her go through all our comments and have her comment on her comments. So
that'd be cool. Have Nessa answer her.
She has some really positive feedback.
That's very cool. Let's see here. Oh man, yeah, Tommy, you had hail last weekend. It didn't get as bad here. I think by the time it hit your neck of the woods, it had built up a bit. Yeah, mowing the lawn. Yeah, anytime. We've only had a couple of snake incidents in our yard, and oddly enough, both times it was a baby rattlesnake.
Well, the one wasn't that bad, but it was about
he was still a baby. He
that
was
much.
skinny. He
The
was
one
tiny.
that recent was like a little tiny one.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's just a grass snake, and they went. I'm like, no, not a grass snake.
It wasn't scared of the lawnmower, and we're like,
He curled up and gave me a.
He gave me a look. Yeah, he sounded like the cat.
I'm like,
he hissed like the cat.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen a grass snake do that before.
It's so funny too. The first time we had a rattlesnake in the backyard, I was still pregnant with Nessa, and we had this little dog, sweetest little dog on the planet, but she was blind. She was so old, and she just walked right by this snake. The snake just sat there apparently because we all walked after her and nothing. And then we go back towards the house, and it's like, oh, look what's right by the back door. Hey, how's that? And I was kind of like, well, that was kind of funny. I'm just glad that our sweet little dog did not get bit by that thing. That scared me to death. She just blundered outside.
Well, Maya is lucky that she was blind. She might have actually gone
after it.
If she wasn't.
That's true. Turmoil.
No, I haven't tried Turmoil. We don't have it.
Mm-mm.
Our Shelf of Shame. What do we got? It's our Shelf of Shame. Is almost
Venus.
All
same here.
3-player plus games at this point. So
yeah, we're getting down to the wire. It's sad. I know. All right. I want to hear more. What's Turmoil about? Do you know what Turmoil is about? Tell us.
I remember seeing something about it.
Educate me. What is Turmoil? Is it one we might be interested in? Let's see. Nessa's great at selling games. You know what? She is. We saw a lot of people talk to us about her Go Nuts for Donuts sales pitch when that was her #1 years ago when she was teeny. And she definitely sold many a game. Go Nuts for Donuts. I forget what company makes that. They should have give her a cut.
Oh, Turmoil's the
expansion.
The expansion for Terraforming Mars.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's the one that adds politics and voting or something. No.
Oh, okay.
After colonies, we're like,
we gave up.
I think we're done with expansions.
But you guys, did you like Turmoil? Like, I'm curious.
Global events and politics. I may actually like that.
That one might be more your alley.
But it seemed like colonies. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the colony expansion. It was just a distraction that we ignored. Mm-hmm. Because when we played it twice. I'm pretty sure we tried it twice. Mm-hmm. And one time we just didn't do it. We ignored it. And the second time I intentionally used it, and then I lost badly. It seemed like it was causing inefficiencies. I mean, I guess maybe I just can't wrap my head around what's going on with it and how to use it properly. But and after that, I think we're done with it. Yeah. We may revisit it at some point, but
yeah, not really politics. Oh, that would have been interesting. Of course, this game gets so long now. I don't know if I can handle heavy duty politics in Terraforming Mars. On top of the game. Yeah. I'd be like, this is a 6-hour game.
Arguing about something when we're trying to...
We'll just argue about something anyway. We don't need the politics part of the game, right? Let's see. Interesting. Spider-Man.
So I started watching The Sopranos. Somehow, Sopranos were during my non-cable years.
Yeah.
And so I never watched it. And I started watching it, and that show's crazy. What's bad about Sopranos is I just laugh the whole time. It just cracks me up. And I don't think it's supposed to be a comedy, but man, it's a comedy to me, man. I just laugh and laugh and laugh.
Yeah.
It just crack. I mean, at the most inappropriate times, I'm laughing my head off at that show.
I kind of worry about your sanity sometimes, but you know. No.
Yep. There was when it was on, I didn't have cable.
What was I watching then? I'm trying to remember.
So yeah, I didn't.
Probably Star Trek and calling it good. I don't know. I went through a spell too. I think that might be around the time I didn't watch a whole ton of TV either.
No, I didn't watch it. But I'm rewatching it.
Yeah.
Eventually, at some point, I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones. I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, it's over now. You can't do because usually you wait until stuff is over.
Yeah.
I keep hearing so many people ranting
about how
the
bad the
ending
endings are.
and the Starbucks cup and all those different things.
The Starbucks cup.
That cracks me up. I would be staring at that whole episode now looking for that. But
oh man, so I like shows like that. I like the Blacklist. It's probably one of my favorite shows.
That was pretty good.
I love the Blacklist. So I don't know how we got off on a.
I don't know.
TV
It's great
show
because TV binges because
I was watching Wicked Tuna for a while.
Oh my gosh,
Wicked Tuna.
I don't like reality TV.
I was watching Wicked Tuna, but I got samey after about 3 seasons. I'm like, okay, I'm done with Wicked Tuna.
Tuna not so wicked.
No.
Tuna
samey tuna.
Samey tuna.
Samey tuna after a while. And Survivor. Last summer I binged watched every season of Survivor.
Yes, you did.
All 39 seasons
of
Survivor.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen most of them.
Mandalorian, yes. Now that one we have watched all of.
Yeah, I watched
and
that
Picard. We have watched all of those.
And Discovery.
And Discovery, we've watched all of that. Oh man. I'm an NCIS, Criminal Minds kind of freak too. I like those shows, but I hadn't watched them in forever. Really since Nessa was born, I haven't been able to watch as much. So I'm catching up on that occasionally.
So yeah, the only thing I know about the NCIS is the one dude smacks the other dude in the back of the head.
You do seem to walk in when he's going to do that.
All I know is I walk by and this dude gets smacked in the back of the head. Yeah, 39 seasons. Their 40th season's going on right now. So they do one in the fall, well for the U.S., one in the fall and one in the spring.
Oh, that's right, they do.
So they do 2 a year.
That's
so that's
right.
20 years of shows.
Oh yeah, Jag. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. All of the Neutral says The Witcher is better than Game of Thrones. Ooh.
I'm reading the Witcher books. I just started. I read the first 2 short story books.
Mm-hmm.
They're like short stories, they're not really. And then I just started the novel. I'm about 30, 40 pages into the first of the 5 books. I wait till series ends. This one ended a long time ago, but I always wait till I search out. I want to do it all at once.
Yeah, you don't want to wait for the book to come out for 2 years later.
I don't want to watch TV shows that haven't ended. I don't want to read books, series that haven't ended. I don't have an amazing long-term memory. So if I read,
you don't want to reread this.
So I read a book. I read a book, and then a year later, or however many years later, the next book comes out. I'm like, what happened in the first book?
Hey, but that's good because it's like you get to rediscover the series every time.
No, I'm not rereading a book over and over. So because
I like rereading books.
So let's say it's a 5-book series. Okay. I read book 1.
Okay.
And then I read book 1 and then book 2.
Okay.
And then I read book 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It gets faster every time.
No.
It's like a memory lane.
That's.
Do you know how many times I've read my favorite book?
That's fine, but I don't want to read a series. It's a lot of.
Now, if it's like the Wheel of Time series and you're redoing it every time, yes, I'd probably jump in that moat. But come on, if it's a short little.
No.
Oh man,
no.
Killing me. It killing me. See, you guys are joking about me getting sick of shows in 3 minutes. At least I can reread it.
See, I read the first Fire and Ice book.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is amazing. I can't wait for the series to be finished. So yeah.
That's funny.
I'll be 70 before that series is finished.
Yeah.
Same way with Sanderson.
Well,
I love Sanderson, but he's got all his series right now. A bunch of his
he's got
series
a whole of them. Yeah,
are incomplete. He's got
he's
got like 4 different series that are not finished right now.
Yeah, Brandon Sanderson's good stuff. Well, you played the Witcher video game first. Yes. And then you found out there were books, and now there's like the show. Apparently, everybody discovered The Witcher or been working on it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix or something. Yeah, Netflix is begging me to come back. I may do it for The Witcher and the Tiger King.
Oh God, no! just the little snippets I've seen are enough. I know enough to know that I am not interested in that reality show either. The Boxcar Children. Yeah, Tommy, the Boxcar Children. Don't they have like 500 books now? It's a kids series. After your time. Almost after my time. It was kind of like around mine and my brother's time, and it was they started out with a series of books, and
see, I was in college.
You're not that much older than me. Stop it. College.
I may have been graduated from college by then.
Stop it. But no, it was just this little kids book series, and they had a ton of them. That was a good series of books, though. Oh my gosh, my brother read the tar out of those. That was a good one. You know what else was good? The actual Choose Your Own Adventure books. Those are amazing. Yeah. I reread those a billion times. I had a stack of them.
I don't know where they ended up.
I think almost all of mine are in Katie's room right now.
Stack actually, of like 40 of them.
Need to give those over to Ness now. It's funny. Oh man, and Encyclopedia Brown. You read those, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, Encyclopedia Brown. Those were the bomb. I love Encyclopedia Brown. And so my mom likes mystery stuff and crime thriller stuff, and I read a bunch of those.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's great for kids. I mean, if you read it as an adult, it's obvious what's going on, but as a kid, it's like, oh, you get to figure out
the clues, and they're legit.
Stuff, right?
Like, yeah, they're legitimate puzzles. I thought they were really neat. Oh yeah, the Three Investigators, Nancy Drew. I read those, and I had a bunch of Nancy Drews. I had some Christopher Pike books. I liked those better than
Star Trek.
No, not that Pike. The horror novels.
He wrote books?
Yes, he wrote teenage horror books.
That guy gets around.
Captain Pike is very versatile. I just realized he totally is. You're right. He's got the same. That's the best crossover ever. That guy, he's so talented. Oh,
yeah, the Stormlight's one of the ones I really want to read, but it's not done.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta wait. Gotta wait. I can't do it.
He's too impatient.
I can't do it.
He has no long-term memory.
Yep, I have no long-term memory, and
poor baby.
Yeah, it just doesn't
poor
work.
Baby.
Same way with TV shows, man. Give me the whole thing.
Yep.
I want everything.
Yep.
Everything up front.
Yep. Ooh, yeah. You guys are talking about the Belgariad. Belgariad's one of my favorite fantasies.
I got a ton of books.
I love
ton of books.
That author. Oh man, that's a good
lot of people say it's generic.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get that at all.
Very generic. The whole
his sense of humor is
falls
wonderful.
in love with a princess.
Maybe some of it might be, but just the way he writes is fantastic. I love it. Phantom Tollbooth. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. David. Yeah. David Eddings. We already talked about him. You guys have some good. Yeah, like the authors. We should have like our little. Oh, it's book club time. You know, it's like
book club with Family Showdown.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, this week we have to read.
Your homework is 500.
We'll discuss via Zoom Hangout.
Zoom. Ooh.
Our book.
Ooh. What would we pick? I don't know what we would pick.
Rome. HBO's Rome.
You know what? I've been told a billion times to watch that and don't have HBO. So eventually,
we don't have TV.
Someday.
We only have streaming services.
Yep,
we don't own TV.
Yep.
We don't own TV. We don't own cable.
We don't. I know TV.
We don't own TV. I own some Dove. I think my mother watched that show.
Oh my gosh. If it was Western at all, my family, I know more about John Wayne.
Rebecca's Book Club YouTube channel. It'd be a spin-off of the Family Showdown. It'd be the novel showdown.
The novel showdown?
See, it's play on words. Novel and novel. Play on words.
But once the newness is worn off, what would we call it?
I don't know.
The not-so-novel showdown?
The old crusty showdown.
That's going to appeal to a wide audience.
That's the old I joined crusty
the showdown.
The old crusty.
The old crusty sea dog. You people are a mess. Okay. Totally not us.
I thought we were ending this.
I know. We were supposed to end it. Yeah. My favorite John Wayne movie? Oh.
True Grit.
That is good.
Stagecoach is pretty good too. But
you went both ends of the spectrum there.
Yeah.
You went like his first and his last, pretty much.
I like both of them.
The family sit down. That's cute. Favorite John Wayne. He's got so many good ones because he's got like the cowboy ones, and then he's got like
Oh, you're talking about like the military ones? I was thinking westerns for some reason. That's all that popped in my head. But True Grit's a crazy.
Okay, McClintock's hilarious. I love McClintock. It's ridiculous. Man. Let's see. Was it Flying Tigers? Was he in Flying Tigers? I'm trying to remember the name of. Man. Oh.
Shoot Us is good.
Man, there's so many good ones. Rio Bravo.
Through no choice of my own, I've probably seen every John Wayne movie like a half dozen times.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my family, we grew up on that.
That's what we had. One TV when I was a kid, and it was westerns 24 hours. Either game shows or westerns 24. Soap operas. It was game shows, then soap operas, and then westerns. That was the entire day until I got my own TV when I was probably 12, 13, and it was like sitcoms, Gilligan's Island, and all those shows.
Oh man!
But yeah, it was game shows in the morning.
She wore a yellow ribbon's good,
and then westerns at night.
Yeah, I like She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. The Quiet Man. I forgot about that one. That's a good one too. His favorite was The Quiet Man. That doesn't
Showdown at the Family Corral.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan. Yeah, he still had his southern accent.
Wow. Oh, man.
I remember that movie.
Ooh, memories. So long ago. Oh, man. There's some goodies. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of his old, like, cavalry movies. Those were, like, some favorites at my family's. And, yeah. Rio Bravo, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. All of those. Those are some good ones.
I like the gritty westerns.
Yeah, I like those, too.
Those are my favorite.
Like true gritty westerns?
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, you like that?
All the Clint Eastwood westerns and all the...
Neutral. General... I grew up with
soaps. My gosh.
Man.
One Life to Live, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, and... what's the other one? I woke up in like cold sweats hearing...
The music,
like suns through the hourglass. Those are the days of our lives. They're like, oh my gosh, yeah. It was in the morning. It was Price is Right and all the whatever other morning game shows there are. I can't think of them. Pressure Luck, I think was in. No, it was in the evening.
Pressure Luck was an evening one. I thought it was a morning show. Like Concentration and all those the game shows. Yeah. Ooh man, yes. I had a little dinky TV too, and yes, we like Atari'd the tar out of it, and then when Nintendo came out,
that's what we had. Man. Had a little what was that, about 10-inch?
We had a Commodore too,
12-inch TV,
Commodore 64.
Had the stupid things you screw in at the back with the little Switch TV and video game switches on the back.
Yeah, oh man, I forgot about the Switch. Woo! You guys we're showing our age a bit.
I'm old.
I'm old. The old crusty sea dog show. Oh my goodness. Brushing with fame now. Oh my gosh, Diagnosis Murder. Tommy, you're such a young thing. Diagnosis Murder. I watched that, but I was much older than you apparently.
Yeah, he's a youngster.
He's a youngin'.
I'm old. Falling asleep.
I know.
Let's get out of here.
You guys are fun to chat with. You guys are fun to chat and go down memory lane with.
Commodore 64, man. I made that thing do crazy stuff for the concept of 64K today.
I know.
Like you write a paragraph in Word and it's like 64K. But I made like video games out of 64K.
The
I had video games and actually,
and
it had so few memory. I actually had a tape deck that when you played the game, I wrote games in BASIC and machine language. Which is how old I am. It actually would load stuff off the tape deck because it's only 64K, so you have to dump stuff and reload stuff continually. As you go through the game.
And just waiting for things to load. Nowadays, we would jump out a window. Waiting for every single thing.
Yeah, when I got the floppy drive for the 64, I was like, what just happened?
It flies.
It doesn't take 30 minutes to load a game on my Commodore 64.
Yeah. Yep. All right, peoples. Next week, it sounds like we're going to have a rip-roaring good time.
I'm excited.
Fighting over games.
I am excited about
and
next
we're going to... So go in there and change the vote. I'm kidding. It's not going to change. I have a feeling.
No,
But
there's
at
no
least
way.
vote
It's
so we
leading.
can figure out what the second one is going to be at this point. Greatness. Greatness.
All right, let's roll. Let's get out of here.
Y'all have a wonderful time. Great to see you all in the
See you
chat
next
again. Fun to
week.
chat with y'all. Take care.
Next week.
Loves.